Yeah, Bill, I'll be in work a little bit later. Hold on 1 second. It's working. I'm not actually calling nobody, but yeah, it was a miracle. This phone turned on. The SIM card had a one message over 5 days. It was really urgent that I got my phone back, but it but it works. That's like the main thing. And since it works, now I can access some what is it called? Some programs. And I opened up my old Fusion 360, right? And let's see what we got going on here. And I just got done making an SVG file. And so the SVG file can get plugged in right here. So now, remember those cups that I was making the other day? So I made like a vector of like that Canadian Goose logo, because that one guy at that place was like, I left my goose at home. And so that I'm gonna make that vector and extrude it so it is like there's like a thickness to it. I'm gonna press that into clay. And one might ask, but man, how are you gonna get it a 3D thing? Let me show you. Let me show you the coolest thing ever. Hold on. I got if it frickin' loads, what the hell is going on here? Hold on. Maybe I need to put my face near it. Maybe I need some more light in here. There we go. My 3D printer, guys. So I'm gonna 3D print the stamps, and I'll just press those into clay. That way it's like something really quick, and then I don't have to try to draw out the logo, the Canadian Goose logo on the side of a cup. I can just stamp the actual logo into the side of the cup, which for me, ingenuity. That's what it is right there. Ingenuity. But no, it's pretty simple to do that sort of stuff. I don't know if anybody would want like a tutorial on it. There's a ton of them on YouTube, but I'll just make some stamps that I'm gonna be pressing into clay. So I'll get that Canadian Goose stamp in, and then I'm gonna have a couple of words I'm gonna stamp in as well. Then I'll get those done today, and I'll show you guys those by the end of the day, hopefully, because I still gotta 3D print these little tags. And then after that, I'm gonna throw my pots, and I think I gotta do a couple more things, but we'll see how the day sort of progresses. Today is my Saturday, so it's my slow day here, and I hate when it's like already past noon and I haven't touched clay yet. I'm getting the shakes from my freaking urge to touch clay, but I'll get there eventually. I gotta do this first and get this 3D printer done. Maybe I'll make some like B-roll, of me just working on this stuff. And then also trying a new thing. Look at that. Osmanthus honey. Look at that. That's gonna be really nice and tasty. I hope so. So we'll see how it tastes as well. Alright, peace.
And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2. show you the Kaioken! And what exactly does this technique do? It's basically an energy multiplier. I learned it a long time ago from King Kai. This version doubles my strength, speed, and senses, and all the other traits I use in a fight. Here it comes!
We have our first one, and it looks like shit. I'm gonna size it up a little bit and see if that helps out a lot. I just realized that I also need to flip this. If I'm stamping it into something, it needs to be the opposite, so I should probably stop right now. Stop here. So right now I'm printing a base for it to print on top of, so hopefully I get better, like a more even height. It might take a little bit longer, but I'm just hoping that this is good enough, and then, you know, it'll probably be good enough will fit the contour of whatever I'm doing, right? And maybe I won't even use this one if it's a little bit too large. I think I need to get a different type of 3D printer if I was going to make smaller little like stamps. So, but yeah, in the meantime, it's a good idea to see how big I need to get the text, right? So if this turns out great, then all good, you know, and I'll try it out. But if it doesn't turn in so great, at least I can see, oh, the text is too small still. It's not gonna actually print the text properly. So I'm just sort of messing around and seeing what happens, right? I'm sure one of these days it'll be, or one of these times it'll be pretty good. So, all right, I'll show you guys after it's done. All right, so I'm eating some carrots and an apple, and this is done. I don't know if you can see it. Come on, there we go. Looks okay. The text is legible. That's the main deal. It's probably the smallest I can go for it to still be legible, I think. So that's good to know. It's a little bit too big. Like, I don't think it would be good to have it on the side of a cup, really. I don't think it's, you know, for that. But we'll see. You know, maybe it will fit really nicely on it. I'd have to make like some square cups probably to do that though. In the meantime, I'm gonna make the alphabet. I also just threw 2 pots, so I'll put those in right before this. So you've already seen it. Nice. Hope it was cool. I'm gonna edit them after tonight, but right now I think I'm gonna cut to me making that alphabet, and I'll show you guys how to sort of do that. But all right, peace. I would open my mouth, but I'm not going to this time because I have food in it. So here we are. Got the letters all done. So I'm going to bring them downstairs and I'll push them into the clay. Turned out pretty cool. So you can do this with like any sort of different font too. I was struggling to get it, but what you'd need to do is you need to just turn it into a vector path in Illustrator, and then use the CVG file format, and you can drop it into Fusion, and then you're all good. So, alright. I'll see you guys downstairs in a second. Peace. Hello. I'm going to be doing the lettering now. So I'm going to need D. Wish I had some more clay lying around. I have this. Oh wait, it's all dry. Says, do you want a cookie? Look at that. I already did the bottoms of them too. So, that's one done. Yes, I do. In an hour. That one. This one's still pretty soft. This changed out of my goose. So those are the cups, and here's the it worked out pretty good. These are nice because you can see the way it's gonna be on there, right? Where if you had a back, right, you wouldn't be able to see what it said. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of an unintentional product of the the model there. Alright. Alright. So, I finished those cups downstairs. You just saw them. They turned out pretty cool. I'm excited about them. I'm gonna get them fired. And I was thinking about this is. You know how, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a couple of videos ago I talked about parallel projects, right? Maybe it was more than a couple of videos ago. It was a couple of months ago. I was talking about parallel projects, right? I mean, it's this like sort of this theory that I'm working on, but it's like keeping ideas really simple so then you can just tack them on to your other ideas and sort of collapse them together, right? Well, I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, I think it's kind of inappropriate, it's kind of blue. Blue, da woo dee da moo die. But anyway, I think it would be cool if I took the idea of, I don't know if you've seen any of the videos of the 800 cups that I made, and I asked all I asked for in exchange was a 1-minute audio recording of their coolest memory. I think it's inappropriate to, I'm not just gonna go in there and record them, you know what I mean? I think like, it's like at least it makes me want to cringe when I think about like shoving a camera in someone's face for a video. But I'll ask them, I'll say, if they're like, oh, can we pay you or can we do something for you? First I'll say, can I have a coffee? Because it's a coffee place. Second, I'll ask them and I'll say, well, you know, I do this thing, and I'll tell them about that whole project, and then I'll say, would it be cool if I just have an audio recording of your coolest memory, right? All of a sudden I can revisit like an old project in a new way, right? That's like the sort of the impetus of these parallel projects, is that you don't ever finish a project, right? You just keep them ongoing for really extended periods of time, and then, you know, maybe they'll get finished, quote unquote, right? But I think that's kind of the beauty of the projects, is that they never are really done. They always can come back, and as I get better, maybe they can come back in a better way as well. So I'll be testing that out. I'm gonna edit these videos. I hope that you guys had a nice time watching. I don't know why I made the one on the, like, I put it to the side. I'll try to edit something cool with the two pots I did where I was like off to the side, and I think I cut off the top of them a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, peace out guys, all the best, strong mentality, peace.